What's up everybody, long time no see, it's me, Wayfaring Robin 1, and today, after a bit of a hiatus, I bring you another album review, and today we're talking about Blitzkid's Songs for the Aesthetically Challenge. I found out about this album a few weeks ago when I was talking to a couple of punks at a local show, and they told me about this band, and so I'd love to give a shout out to the two punks who recommended this band to me. So, with that out of the way, let's begin talking about one of my new favorite punk bands to ever grace my ears, and the greatest punk album of all time. This album was horror punk band Blitzkid's first album. The band consisted of two members, their names being singer and guitarist TB Monstrosity and singer/bassist Argyle Goolsby. The album was released in 1997 and, again, being the first album, is filled with a lot of soul and passion, many of the songs having that angsty punk rock sound to them that gives us older punk songs that signature sound that makes them enjoyable to go back to, and to always just give them a listen. Giving the album a listen, the sound reminds me a lot of the Misfits, having that horror punk vibe and sound that makes the Misfits and this band very enjoyable to listen to, while also giving it that recognizable Misfits sound. The songs sound like something you'd find on an old burned CD in some random collection at a friend's house. Many of the songs featured on this album have themes of teenage love, being confused and lost in life, and hopelessness. And while any other punk album can and already has done that, this album I feel does it better because of the angst behind the songs. To me, it feels like you're in the moment being the person in the song that they're singing about. I stand on business when I say that this is one of my favorite punk albums of all time. I've had a hard time picking songs for this video because this whole album features nothing but bangers. Notable songs like Sandbox, Dumb Guy in Love, and The Gripes are my personal favorite and, in my opinion, the strongest songs on this album. Giving the album another listen while writing this video, my feeling towards this album and this style of punk has grown stronger because of the writing and themes expressed in this album. I am all for the punk albums and songs that talk about the issues that normal people face, like wanting to love, wanting to be something greater, and wanting to figure everything out. Albums like this make me reflect and think, and not a lot of albums can really make me sit down and think, and this is one of the rare albums that do that. And it always has me coming back for more, and it's something that I actively seek because it is just an enjoyable message to go back and listen to, while also listening to something that's great. I am very grateful that the two random punks at a show that I met told me about this album, because without them, I would have never known about this great album and this band. The band does have other albums, and I even used one of their albums' music videos behind this video, but I wanted to focus mainly on this album because it was the first album I listened to by them. And again, a huge shout out to my local scene for always showing me new bands and new music to listen to. So, now that we've reached the end, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and even consider subscribing, as it helps out a ton. But my name is Wayfaring Robin 1, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Peace.